I get a lot of mail from people who are in dire need. One of those is next on Pastor Bob's Coffee Break. Pastor Bob's Coffee Break mugs. If you don't have one of some kind, you need one. This is the coolest. Onward Christian Soldiers. It's our mug, our poster, our t-shirt of the month. Very cool. By the way, it's also a 2-foot by 3-foot poster. Suitable for framing if you need to. Look great on your wall. And also great in your mug would be Headbangers Brew. And Headbangers Brew, our coffee and ground, decaf, whole bean. We got it all. That and our tea and a lot of cool swag right here. We are metalwearfamily.com. Dear Pastor Bob, we're in a difficult situation. Because of poor health, we lost everything but our car because it was paid off. That has now become our issue. Our car is in such bad shape. After getting an estimate, it's going to take $2,500 to get it to pass inspection. We've tried everything to get help with the car. We tried the Cancer Society, the Leukemia and the Lyphomia Society to see if they could offer help. We tried DHHR. We have contacted the governor. He had no suggestions and could offer no help. There's one organization that does offer help, but we don't qualify because my husband is not a veteran. We're in a bad situation. We have no place to go to get help. We don't have the credit to get a car. We don't have family to help us, and we're sick. We're asking for your help. Maybe you know of an organization that can help or an idea how we can raise the money. We need your help and your prayers. You know, I wish I had a lot of money and I would help so many people because my heart goes out to these folks. I can hear their desperation and I really do understand their need. But what do we do with things like this? You know, folks, we've talked a lot about church and what church really is. It's a body of believers. It isn't a building. It's a camaraderie of people. It's a communication with each other that goes beyond a human level but begins to become divine with divine understanding. And we begin to love each other because we are sharing God's agape love. And so these groups of koinonia, God's love, God's church, begin to prosper as a result. And folks, this is not just a great idea, it's lifeblood for us. So what is my suggestion for these folks? Get into a body. Get people around you that can take care of you and you can take care of them. This is what the body of Christ is for. This is what Jesus talked about. He talked about this kind of communication, this level of care for each other. Massively important. And folks, it isn't up to the government. It isn't up to a bunch of social agencies. It's not up to people with lots of money. It's up to you and I as we share with those people around us who have need. Now, I have great friends that are in my koinonia circle, my church circle. And they're people that, well, many of them, most of them have walked with me for decades. They're there every time I need something. I'm there for them as well. And we've gone through good and bad times together. We've helped each other when we've really had the need. And this is not an option for me. It's lifeblood for me. I depend on it, not just with physical needs, but spiritual needs, emotional needs, all of those things that these folks, anytime I have any kind of a need, they would be there in an instant for me. And they've done that for decades. If you're not in a group like that, folks, and you get to a place like this, what do? That's a good question. Now, I get a lot of these. I wish I had $2,500 to send. I would help. But I think that there are probably people who could rally around you and help. When you get into a good body of believers, you have mechanics. You have people with different skill sets that can help as well. And there are people that can, help you to figure out how to move forward and get some help. You're not alone. God didn't create you to be alone. He created you to live in harmony with the body of Christ. Find a church. Again, we're not talking about a building. Most churches do meet in a building with a name on it, but not all of them. But find a group of Christians that will commit themselves to you as you commit to them, that share spiritual gifts together, that live in harmony and in fellowship with each other, and that share God's unconditional love together. That's the answer to this question, and many more just like it. Well, folks, don't forget, you are blessed. So go and be a blessing.